Hey lovely people. I have two channeled messages. One, there's going to be a shortage of milk somewhere. So I don't know how widespread this is. This may just be in a little country town. But there's going to be a shortage of milk. And the second one's a little bit different. It's, when you do something and someone will copy you, don't take it to heart. And don't get all like upheavaled about it or anything. Just look at it that you're doing something right and someone's admired by that, and so they're gonna try and copy and put that out. So that's just a little thing that I thought I would put out there, because it happens to a lot of us that we'll either do something or someone likes the way we are and they want to be like that and they want to copy that. But technically they can't. They can only put it out across like from their perspective. So don't even worry about when people are copying you and trying to pretend to be like you, because it's not authentic. So yeah, there's that. And I've cleansed my cards. I've cleanse my table and space, and I'll just see what comes out today, and I'll just pull out a reading for the collective. Thank you. Guardians, please show me what we need to know. All right. Oh. Okay. So it looks as if we've got a gift here. This is usually a gift from the universe. It could be a gift from a person. It could be financial, but with the cards that have come out with it, we've got the Ten of Cups here, which is a happy home, a happy loving family, but something's making the person emotional. But what I have here may also explain that a little bit more. On the bottom here, we have the healing card. So someone in this family unit may be healing from something, and it's made them quite emotional. And so, when we heal, we do get quite emotional until we, when we're visiting it, until we let it go. So someone may need just a little bit of support from their family unit while they are healing. Guides and guardians, please show me any messages that we need to know. All right. So this person's looking at their finances, and they're quite passionate about it. So they may be quite passionate about healing and their finances. Maybe this is building their finances up. The reason I say that is because you've got all these finances, and then there's this finance here too. So they may want to build their finances up even more. But they're going to be quite passionate about what they're doing. Spirit guides and guardians, please show me any messages I need to know. All right, we've got the Queen of Wands here, very spiritual woman. So we'll see what comes out with that. Right, we've got a new cycle. Right, so, okay, new cycle in the world. So it may be a female that is healing and wanting to build her finances up, and she's going on a new cycle because she wants the world at her fingertips. So, and this is quite a loving person, and it's a female again, so it's a quite loving person, quite spiritual woman. Okay, and it looks to me that she's doing the work. She's doing the work. So we've got dark and light here. She's trying to balance out the dark and light, which is a hard thing to do. So I commence this woman on that. Yes, we have a gift from the universe. Right. There's a gift from the universe here, so I was correct when I said there's a gift coming here. And it is from the universe, and it may be for her doing the work that she needs to do, but she's going to need to temper herself. So while going through this healing, and this new cycle of her finances building up, she's going to really need to temper herself and focus. It's a very hard thing to go through. There may be something that she needs to walk away from. But she will find that through her healing. She will find through her healing what she needs to do. Okay. Yeah, so we've got the Tower card out. So things are going to fall apart while she's healing and building her finances. Things are going to fall apart. But this isn't a bad card. Don't look at it as a bad card. It could just be things falling away from her that she does no longer need. Because she's healing, she needs to leave those things behind. And she may need to leave some things behind to build her finances up. So this is actually quite a good card in one sense, because she's letting go of things that don't serve her. And people are going to think she's quite cold when she walks away. You know, to better herself, people will think she's cold about, you know, walking away from people. But sometimes we need to do that so we can grow. Yeah, she needs to weigh up her options. She needs to weigh out what's serving her, what's not serving her, so she can release it. Yeah, because she's had a lot of shit in her life that, you know, she doesn't need. Now, this is also showing that shit is going to come, you know, it's coming towards her. Because she's trying to let it go, but it's going to try and hold on to her. And she's going to need to be strong to let it go. It's not always, you know, she may need to go into hermit so she can let these things go, so she can get the clarity that she needs, so she can think clearly about what she needs in her life and what she needs to let go of in her life. Yeah, but this shows that she is going to walk away. All right, so she's doing the work. We already know that. And this is what she needs to leave behind. And when she does, you know, she's picked up all her belongings and she's feeling quite proud of herself for leaving this behind. And this is usually toxic stuff that she's leaving behind. And that's where this Tower moment comes in, is she's got to a point where she knows that she has to let that go. Now, these people here are going to try and hold on to her, and they're going to think that she's cold, that she's cold-hearted, but it's time. It's time for her to let these things go, because if she doesn't, they're just going to stay with her and bring her down, so she won't be able to rise. She won't be able to do, you know, she won't be able to get to where she wants to be in life. And she obviously knows what she wants in life because she's letting it go. She's doing the work. Without doing the work, you don't rise. You don't elevate to where you need to be. Right, there's a King of Pentacles here. All right. So this King of Pentacles is in her life. It's usually quite a stable person, stability. They are going to bring in balance. So she's going to be able to balance everything out, you know, and live a comfortable life. And it may be this King of Pentacles that's kind of come in and balance things out with her. There's lots of options here that she's got. Now, these could be options that she needs to let go of so she can get to the good options. I won't go too much into that because it didn't come out. Right. So, when this balance comes apart, she's going to be standing in her power. This is all four queens. So she will be balanced out. She will be a high priestess. You know, she's going to have to take a good look at everything, you know, in her life and where she wants to go in the future. So she needs to really have a look at that, what she needs to let go of and what she, you know, can go towards. Right. There's a lot of love here. So there is a lot of love here, and it looks as if, you know, she's going to be given her flowers. She may feel quite bound about this. And the reason is because she's done all this healing. She's done all this work. She wants to build her finances. And she may feel bound that, is this going to stop me from reaching my potential? But it's already showed here, right? This isn't the case, but this may be how she feels. The reason I say that is because you've got the King of Pentacles here and balance. So it will be a balanced partnership. Whether this is a friendship, a relationship, whatever, yeah, it's going to be quite balanced. Now, because she's feeling bound, it's going to take a lot of strength for her. So a lot of strength for her to see that this is safe. And it may be because of things that she's experienced in her past that she's not sure whether this is safe or not. She is going to be defending herself. So defending herself from all of this, from maybe her past or maybe from this person that wants to come in and balance things out with her. But she's going to be very defensive. All right. Oh. Yeah. Okay. So it may be a really rough ride to get there. She's in Hermit. She's also in Hangman. So being in Hermit and Hangman at the same time, she's pulled all her energy back and she's focusing on herself. And we also have the Fighting card here. So it may be because, you know, she's worried that there's going to be fights. And so, because she's defending herself. She's defending herself and she's quite bound and defending herself. And she's putting herself in Hermit and she's waiting. So there's a reason she would be waiting. And it may be just for her to get her clarity. But there is a lot of people fighting. This could be in the background where she can't actually even see it. But there's a lot of people around her fighting. And they may be fighting because she wants to elevate her life and change her life. And they might be fighting behind the scenes because she's walking away from people. But she's going to take a leap of faith. So she's going to take a leap of faith in the right directions. Okay. Yeah. All right. So we have a King of Swords here. The Truth. Ace of Swords. We got the King of Swords. And we have love coming in. So there's a gift of love. Any more messages that I need to know? Alright, Queen of Pentacles. So she is going to... Alright, she is going to be financially better off. She will do the work and she will build up her pentacles and it's going to be victorious for her. Is there anything else that I need to know, Spirit, Guides and Guardians? Is there anything else? Alright, what do we got? Okay. Alright. So she may be a bit blinded right now about a love offer. So we already seen that she's a bit like, oh, someone wants to come in and balance things out. But she's a bit like unsure. Let's just put it that way. She is very unsure about this. Yeah, we've got the Strength cards come out again. It's going to take a lot of strength for her to be able to see this. Alright, but the veil will thin and she will see beyond. So she is going to see it eventually. It may just take a bit of time. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Yeah. Okay. Oh. Alright, she may just push it right away and say, no, not for me. But it's going to come in anyway. And it's going to, you know, it's going to come and it's going to try. This person's going to try with this woman. Alright, we have the Queen of Cups here where she will then get into her loving heart space. And that's when she will probably be able to see it. And there is a massive, massive cup of love here. Is there anything else, Spirit, that we need to know? Is there anything else that we need to know? Right. Her intuition will kick in and she will be able to see this. Right. And she will get justice and so will this other person. So it looks like this relationship will work out. It's just at the moment she's not ready. Right, yeah, she's been quite cold and she's a bit worried about, manipulation and that. But he is a very loving person too. We've got the pair here. They're both going to be very loving. It's just going to take time to get to that. So it's gonna be the healing. She's got to finish her healing. She's got to be able to, doing her work and building her finances up. And then it's going to get to the point where she'll be in a bit of a struggle and a bit unsure. But when it comes down to it, it is going to be a perfect pair. And thank you. I'm just going to leave it there. Have a nice day. Bye.